We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Colorado Rockies and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Phillies baseball on the show next. Cliff Lee out of the state of Arkansas is on the hill here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
So stepping in, Todd Helton. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. Bruce will come over for a look, but this will wind up back in the crowd, a foul ball. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes in here right at 260. 5 homers and 17 RBIs. The 1-0 home. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting third, the second baseman, number 2.
In now for Colorado, number 2. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there. He got him. Cruises through the first, no problem. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Kyle Freeland will be on the mound for the Rocks. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
At the plate, Jimmy Rollins. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Low for ball one. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman,
So striding in, Gene Segura. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's gone 2 for 6. He also has 1 home run. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
batting third, the third baseman,
So next to the plate for the Phils, Mike Schmidt. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Racing back, the right fielder. Adios, pelota. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins.
the first baseman,
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 9 homers and 25 driven in. The windup and the 0-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Shane Victorino. First pitch of the at-bat. Hoskins is off at first with 2 away. And it's fouled away. Too high. 1-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Still 1-2. Pops this one up, but this will land untouched. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the 2nd, and Philadelphia is off to an early 1-0 lead. Striding in for the Rockies, Dante Bichette, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball that guy. Ball, that's too high.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And he fouls this one off. Here's the 2-1 home. No dice on the knuckle curve that time. 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Fouled off. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Here's Nolan Arenado. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. His average right at .295 here to start play. 11 home runs, and he's driven in 24. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the 2nd out.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Now in the box, Larry Walker. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down-and-in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
The windup and the 0-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Stays alive, still 0-2. This one's down to third. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, JT Realmuto. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ballgame.
Amazing to think about it when this guy had such a disappointing and dreadful month at the plate last month. He's one of the better hitters in baseball, and that's why they call it an average. Expect him to bounce back and be near the top of the league average.
And that misses, 1-1. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. And he lays off again, ball 3.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Now to the plate, Jay Bruce. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back. No contact there, and it's 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. In now, Matt Vierling. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Walker is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Lee.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Cliff Lee. First pitch on its way. Grounded to third. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jimmy Rollins. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
Gene Segura is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Phillies 2 and the Rockies nothing. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Trevor Story digs into the right side of the batter's box to kick off the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Striding into the box, Dom Nunez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
1 out, nobody on. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
That's a ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
I got 3-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Kyle Freeland.
Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, Kyle Freeland. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. First pitch on its way. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. To second for 1. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Stepping in, Todd Helton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Called strike 1 on the circle change. Good pitch. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. One and 2.
The count is 1 and 2.
This is skied into short left center. Rollins is calling for it, and that retires the side. 1 left for Colorado. They're still down. It's 2-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Mike Schmidt. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey! The count 0-2.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
2-2 the count. And it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. One out, nobody on. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. Hoskins, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was a 5th round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The center fielder, number 8, James Victorino.
Digging in to try it again, Shane Victorino. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now here's the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. And whoa, this is off the third base bag. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. On to second, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. The last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Here's Jay Bruce now, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Bruce is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with the batting average on the season, but he's found a way to get on base north of 350, working walks with an unbelievable eye at the dish.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 2-1. Hit hard to third. Gloved by Arenado. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 for the Phillies here on the RBI double. We played 3 full. It's now 3-0 Philadelphia. Here's Charlie Blackmon now.
Leading off for the Rockies.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. Both guys pretty close, top speeds of 95 and 94. Ready for another chance. Number 2. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. That's wide, 2-0.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. No runs, no hits, and one error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Back goes Victorino, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
Into the box, Dante Bichette, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
1 out and a runner on second base. And he fouls this one off. Set, and the 2-1 pitch fouled off. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Okay.
Slow roller out to short. He's right there. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hot shot on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Rockies strand 1. Still down 3-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Matt Vierling.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and 1 strike. And there's ball 1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Lays off 2-2 now. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, You have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
To the plate now, Cliff Lee. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Now the 2-0. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jimmy Rollins. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Number 2 waits on it. And that retires the side. Phillies down in order. They lead it 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Larry Walker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Larry
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
The shortstop, Trevor Story.
Trevor Story steps in now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Into the box now, Dom Nunez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Down the third baseline. Schmidt's got it. Segura for 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
The pitcher, number 21, Kyle Wheeler.
So here now's the pitcher, Kyle Freeland. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. Fouled away. And that misses. 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Standing in now, Todd Helton, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The 0-1 offering. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And the second run is across to make this a 3-2 ball game now.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
So now to the plate, Charlie Blackmon, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Hit to first. Hoskins gathers it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 3 and the Rockies 2. And that'll bring up Gene Segura. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Two and 0 now. And now pitch on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Now the 3-0 offering. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Schmidt. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A bare hand for one. On to first to complete the double play.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Phillies go down quietly there, but they still lead it 3-2. Digging in and looking for more. Number 2, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Number 2.
Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Victorino's there to make the catch for route number 1.
The right fielder, number 10, Dante Bichette.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Dante Bichette. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Sliced hard on the ground. Hoskins has it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
In now, Nolan Arenado. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. The pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Here now the 2-2 is in there. A called strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're down 3-2. Standing in, Shane Victorino. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
The center fielder, Shane Victorino.
First offering on its way. In there for strike one. There's a fastball pretty close to the ball. 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Jairo Diaz takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
37, Jairo Diaz.
JT Realmuto will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. He's set. Here it comes. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. Diaz features an absolute power slider, and he uses it a lot. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement on that pitch.
Yeah, Matt, and this is one of the reasons why this guy is so hard to square up and get the barrel of the bat on. He throws hard, and the slider that he throws, it takes a sharp break down, and it's really hard to get the barrel on it. You'll see lots of swings and misses, and he can throw this pitch 3-4 times in a row and still make hitters look bad.
So it was a strikeout swinging. JT Realmuto becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. In now, Jay Bruce, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he's safe. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Runner at second here with one man out. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Now at the plate, Matt Vierling. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set and the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
First and second now, one man out. Popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
At the plate, Cliff Lee. He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop. And this is knocked down on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first. And that'll put an end to the inning. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. We're through 6 full. The Phillies lead it 3-2. New inning set to get underway. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Larry Walker.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And it's 1-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Smoke toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single.
Up next for Colorado, the catcher, Dom Nunez.
Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound. And a change will be forthcoming, as that's going to do it tonight for Cliff Lee. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Jose Alvarez.
At the plate now, Dom Nunez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Alvarez is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Quick check on that time run at first. Just keeping him close. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Working for the punch out and the offering. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And not what they were hoping for as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
David Dahl will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Hitting for the Rockies, number 26, David Dahl.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit hard on the ground at first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Colorado. They trail 3-2. Wade Davis gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Wade Davis.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
Jimmy Rollins.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 1-0. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Gene Segura standing in. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder giving chase, and no one will track it down. The 0-1 on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. A runner at second, nobody out. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back in. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Fouled off. Fouled away. No one out with a runner at second. The bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter, the third baseman,
Mike Schmidt will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Look and a throw back to second. Runner back safely. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. One out and a runner on second base. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. The 2-1 pitch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
the first baseman, number 17,
So here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 10 for him on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
The center fielder, number 8.
Stepping in now, Shane Victorino. As the first pitch here has been high, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Grounded back up the middle. Story brings it in. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 5-2 Philadelphia. David Robertson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 30, David Robertson.
Ready to begin the 8th and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Todd Helton.
The first baseman, number 17, Todd Helton.
Now here's the pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
2-0 count. The pitch is looked at for the first strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
3-2, full count. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up Charlie Blackmon. From the stretch.
1-0.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
The 1-0. Hit to short. And that's through, a base hit.
That's pure pitch recognition right there. He's able to get the front foot down, backdoor breaking ball, and drive it the other way. That's the kind of thing that fires me up.
So digging in now, number 2. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Has a look, now the pitch. Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike. Robertson, 33 years old. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Dante Bichette, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the belt, the pitch. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. He'll throw home with it. They get the force at the plate, and he is in there. So they're fortunate to get the force at the plate, but they might have gotten a little greedy there by not trying to go to first, so the bases will remain loaded. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Bruce is there. Let's see if they test it. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 5-3 ball game.
Well, this ends up being a sac fly, but you've got to love the effort out there. Sacrificed his body to make that catch, and I'll tell you, that didn't feel good. Probably saved extra bases by making that play.
Digging in, Larry Walker in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Walker has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Now the 1-1 pitch is off the plate, up and away.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. 3-1 to the Rockies left fielder.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. And it's fouled away. Hot shot down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Bichette rounds third and is striding for home. He scores and the Rockies have tied it. It's now 5-5.
Now batting.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, D-Roll. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions. And from an offensive standpoint, that's a nice job of taking a deep breath and coming through for the team.
Victor Arano enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Into the box now, Trevor Story, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. And 2. Here it is.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Payoff pitch on its way. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Vierling has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are all tied 5-5. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Ben Bowden will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Chris Owings will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings up JT Realmuto. First delivery to him on the way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Line drive to center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
At the plate, Jay Bruce. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it. The 1-2.
It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. One out, nobody on. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Matt Vierling will be next. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Ready for another shot now, Matt Vierling. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first, and he's back standing. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, outside.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Running at first for the Phillies. Number 12, Phil.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
The 1-1.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Swing and a liner. Foul. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Another full count pitch home. Swing and a liner, but foul. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
The pitcher, number 64.
Andrew McCutcheon will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Hit high and deep to right center. Blackmon on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Well, no shortage of runs in this one. Still anyone's game for the taking in a tie ball game, but let's bring you a look at how our 2 starters fared. It's our starter comparison. Digging in the switch hitter, Jimmy Rollins. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
Here's the 1-2. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. He's in at second safely as a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
So now to the plate, Gene Segura. No balls and a strike to count. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Down and away, ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The set and the 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1 pitch. Now that's popped up. Helton is under it to make the play and retire the side. 1 for the Phillies here on the RBI double. Last chance coming up for the Rockies. It's now 6-5. Phil Gosselin will stay in the game, taking over in right and batting number 9.
Now playing right field, number 12.
Steve Bedrosian comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 40, Steve Bedrosian.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and next to hit is the catcher, Dom Nunez.
Dom Nunez.
Now here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The pitch. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Here's Chris Owings now. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Todd Helton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. And now this crowd, estimated at around 26,000 fans, comes to their feet. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Last strike now for Colorado. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Stepping into the box, Charlie Blackmon. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And he gets ahead 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Phillies have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Philadelphia Phillies came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Victor Arano claims the win out of the pen, his first. Steve Bedrosian records the save, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 6 runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Rockies, 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.